Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a vertical item filter system. This is an idea that I got from watching Tango and Impulse build their item transport for the witch huts on the Hermitcraft server. It occurred to me that we may be able to build a filter inside one of these vertical item transporters. Now you've probably seen these before. This is pretty much the standard in transporting items vertically. It was made by Test E, a YouTuber, who if you haven't seen them before, I'll link to the video where they show this in the description box. But what this does is simply aligns the items that come out of this dispenser onto one side of the water stream. That's going to go down past the first fence post and into the second one, which is then going to send the items up through the middle of this group of 5 blocks, which is shaped in a cross. Now it occurred to me that these items can pass through hoppers. If the hoppers are actually locked, then they'll pass straight through, and if the hoppers are unlocked, they can actually pick up the items. And so because of that, it means that we can build an item filter system. So what we're going to do is send through some lime and purple dye. You can see we've got some in the dispenser here, so let's activate this. We've got a simple clock to dispense the items, and we can see them going around and through the blocks. If we have a look here, the lime ones go up and then they get picked up by our item filter system, and the purple ones just go all the way to the top. So you can see they're grouping up the top here. You can pick them up. 7 have come through so far, and over here 6 have gone into this chest. But if you look at the top, all of the lime ones have been correctly filtered out. So now I'm going to show you how to build the item filter, and we're going to be building it into an item elevator, which is this thing right here. There are plenty of tutorials out there on it, and if you haven't seen one of these before and you want to know how to build it, well, it should be pretty easy to copy this thing and block for block. We've got packed ice at the bottom, that can be regular ice as well. We've got a glass block above the water right there, that's a dispenser which you would feed your items into, and then you'd have a clock like we used over here to dispense them into the water, which goes all the way down to these 2 fence posts. Now an important thing to note is the one at the back has solid blocks all around it, and the one in front has packed ice underneath it, and then it has transparent blocks on either side, and that's so the fence post doesn't connect at the front there. But then everything above it at the moment is glass. That can be solid blocks as well, doesn't have to be transparent, but this way we can see the items going through. So anyway, let's start the tutorial. You're going to need everything that you see in my hotbar to build one of these, and we're going to be breaking and placing a lot of the glass as well, so maybe you'll want to just watch this through so you get an idea of what to build before you actually do it. So we're going to start off with the filter, or the hoppers even, and that's going to be these 3 blocks right here, which means our output is right here. Then we want to put a block of glass right there. We're going to have a block here, another one there, and then 3 blocks like this, 1 down there, and now we can put all of the redstone on this. So we're going to start off with a comparator here to check for the items in the top hopper, 2 pieces of redstone, and then a redstone torch here, and a repeater, and that's going to lock the one below. So now we can actually set up the item filter. If we go into here, what you're going to need to do is put 1 item of the one you're filtering at the bottom here, and then fill up the rest with another item that isn't going to come through your system. So you can make it something that will never get in there. It might be a good idea to rename these items as well. That makes it less likely that this can get broken. Then in the one above, what you need to do is put 22 items in. So I put 4 on this side, and then I think it's 6 or so on this side over here. And then as soon as 1 more item comes into the system, this piece of redstone is going to turn on. It's going to turn off the torch and allow that item to filter down into the hopper below and go across into our output. So we just need to fill in this bit right here, and we can give it a quick test as well. Okay, I was a little unprepared there. We've got the lime and the purple in here, so we'll activate this. It's going to dispense the items. They're going to go through. Purple ones go all the way to the top, and once again the lime ones are getting filtered through our filter system and going into the chest. So I know what some of you are wondering, can you stack this vertically? The answer is of course yes. You can see we've got 2 item filters here, so we're taking out the lime at this height and the purple at this height, and then the pink is just going all the way through to the top. So all you need to do is have a gap of 1, and then you'll be able to stack the next item filter on top of it. None of the redstone will conflict, the hoppers won't conflict with each other as well, and that way you can have more of these in one system. Now I know some of you are thinking this is not an efficient way to filter out items. It's not supposed to be. It's simply an alternative way of doing it. If ever you just so happen to need to filter out 1 item out of, let's say, a whole group going up to the surface, and you want to filter out some down here, then you've got a solution to that, and that's why I decided to share this with you. But that's it for this Minecraft video. As always, if you've enjoyed it, please do leave a like. It will be greatly appreciated, and be sure to check out the tutorials playlist down there in the description description box there's also going to be a world download and all of that good stuff. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.